Scorpio. Sugar Mercy, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you for the week ahead, Scorpio. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source sky universe, please allow me to tap in with my Scorpios. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for the upcoming week. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. As you come in, please hit the like button, Scorpio. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation. Follow me on any other platform or subscribe to my Patreon where you'll find part 2 to this reading over on tier 1. Where I'm going to be giving a daily forecast for the next 7 days. I also show up every day to do my daily check-ins over on tier 3 of my Patreon. That's where I post the majority of my content, so you should check it out, Scorpio. Okay, so boom. Let's just jump right into it because love is really loud. Love is on the mind, okay? Really needing to focus on loving yourself more. Okay, telling yourself that you know, it's funny how I said that. Absolutely needing to pour more into yourself, but it's the way that I wanted to say telling yourself that you're pouring more into yourself, because I'm not sure that you're actually or have been actually loving on yourself the way that you could or you should. Okay, or your idea of love is very limited, you know, in comparison to what the divine really wants to give you. Really, 143 on the clock. I love you on the clock. Really wants to give you, really wants to pour into you, really feels that you are worth, okay? So much more wanting to find you, Scorpio. I feel like for a lot of you, this is within a connection with someone, going to the next level with someone. Some of you really fumbled an opportunity to do so, or someone fumbled that opportunity with you. But if I'm going to be real, for a lot of you, it's you for really shallow reasons. Or 212, 221. Okay, how you show up, we reflected back to you, but it's 212 that I saw. Now 222, 221, 222. I caught something about this, but whatever. She really took me straight out of my download, so that must be relevant to somebody. But yeah, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, definitely being forced to move forward, right? Some of you really fumbled being you know, really shallow, really superficial, really unwilling to do the work, unable to do the work, unwilling to do the work emotionally, really something about really acknowledging your emotional depths. Some of you being so afraid to go that deep with somebody. I've already gone that deep with one person and it didn't work out in my favor, or we didn't work out, and so I don't want to have to go that deep with anyone else again. I want to be close. I want you to be in love with me. I want you to be obsessed with me, but I'm afraid to lose myself with whoever I was with before. Some of you were in a long-term relationship, could have been with someone for a really long time, 10 years, 20 years, even for some of you, a fucking 10 years has felt like 20 years, okay? Okay? For some of you, if you didn't get out at that 10-year mark, you would have been there for another 10 years. Someone already missed their first 10-year mark. They're in it. They've been in it for 2 decades, or someone already came out of something after a decade, 2 decades, like 3 decades even, yo. We got married 3 decades ago. I've been doing this fucking bid for 3 decades. Yeah, 2 decades. Yo, something about this shit. Okay? It's time for you to pour into yourself. A lot of deceiving yourself about where you gotta release somebody, or it ain't love, or you've gotten over somebody, you ain't thinking about them no more. Okay, you gotta pour into you now. Okay, they betrayed you, but I feel like you betrayed them. You the one who showed up with a mask on. You weren't being your authentic self. You're the one who's afraid to expose your feelings. So maybe you were hiding somebody behind someone else's back. But again, there's this download of being with someone, really having an amazing connection with them. Big Taurus energy coming through. Someone fucking gets you. Someone could be a Taurus moon or a Taurus Venus, or they're a Taurus sun, or, you know, it doesn't matter, but it's giving me like, you know, you may be a Taurus Venus, and, you know, they're a Taurus sun or a Taurus moon, or that kind of energy. But or North Node and Sun, North Node and Moon. You know? Someone really fucking gets you. Let's put it like that. Or you really fucking get somebody. But the fear of connecting with them and losing yourself the way that you lost yourself with whoever else you were once in love with has really put a damper on this connection, has really ended this connection. You know, this person would have been careless with you and your love and more intentional with your love than whoever you were dealing with before. Okay? Whatever you know somebody's love to be before, however you know somebody to show up before, that energy, you know, a lot of cheating yourself out of an opportunity to really connect with somebody or to have a deep, meaningful connection with somebody because all of the energy that you could be investing into that connection, you split between them and someone else. You can't stop longing for someone else. Have you on the not being able to stop longing for an ex? Okay, it being unrequited love. I also really feel like someone you in love with or an ex, you're kind of lying to yourself about where you could be friends with them or they want to be friends with you. Anyone you've had some sort of sexual history with, but this feels like someone you've been really intentional with or have some real history with, trying to convince yourself or others or your potential partner, your new partner, that y'all are just friends. It ain't like that. Anyway, so a lot of thinking about this shit, going back and forth for some of you coming, you know, thinking about somebody from the past, even. This doesn't even necessarily have to be happening right now. Some of you it's happening in real time. Some of you, so see, it's just time to release this shit, get about this loop, cut some cords even. Okay, be really blessed if you allow yourself to cut some cords. Someone has been saying for the longest they want to move forward from someone, but has not done a cord cutting ritual or been intentional to release them, whether this is in the water or by fire, whatever it is, you know, or laying something to rest once and for all. Going out in the wind, a really, really fucking windy day, asking the wind to take this person away from you. For some of you, this is what someone has been doing with your energy, trying to get rid of your energy. After there being some sort of deception, you not showing who you really are, or they realizing you're not really caring about them that way, or you, for some of you, you love someone so fucking much and you lying about it, all the lying about it, about how much you love someone has gotten everybody hurt. I really still love this person from the past. I want to go back to them. And you stay in a connection with somebody that you just can't connect to or won't give yourself to. You know, want to have you on the wanting to have your cake and eat it too, Scorpio. Also, really prioritizing like clout or fame or money, real shit that don't fucking matter. That, you know, over real heart and soul, man. A real deep spiritual connection, authentic connection, someone who can really see you. You can really see people. You really that fucking deep, and yet it scares the shit out of you. This is why Spirit sent you somebody this deep, because all of this exists within you, and then you connect to somebody who has activated that within them. You spend enough time with them, they're going to activate that within you. For some of you, it's funny how I'm talking about this, but, you know, let your friends help you out here at the bottom of the deck in reverse, because a lot of you don't want to listen to some of your friends that you had that really were sent to you to activate powers you didn't even know you had, even if you knew you had a few gifts. Activate a connection between you and the divine in a way that you didn't even know you were able to do. Having on meeting somebody and their connection with you was a fucking course corrector to make sure that you ended up in alignment, but also you as well. You activated them and ended up, you know, putting them in alignment. Meeting you served as a course corrector for them as well. A lot of abundance here, okay? A lot of abundance for your troubles. A lot of abundance for their troubles. The beauty is that you both go on to be extremely blessed. And honestly, the way that I feel somebody loving you, this is exactly what they would want for you. I struggle to be able to say the same for you. Not all of you feel the same exact way. Anyway, heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Really had true love and closed yourself. Really had true love and closed yourself off to it out of fear. But after not getting what you wanted from the last person you put your all into, gave your heart to, right? The ancestors saying heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved with stag, trust and thrive in reverse, and medicine guardian, being open to receiving healing information in reverse, because the divine sent you somebody who's gonna check you, hold you accountable, really call you out, really tell you or really support you, not only tell you but support you, you know, where you need to change, tell you where you need to change, make you aware, but also support you in that transition. Help you acquire the tools, you know? And you very well could have done this for the same 11:11 on the clock, done the same for someone else in return, okay? A lot of mirroring energy going on. Could be a Gemini somewhere involved. This connection was only to help you fucking thrive. And some of you being so closed off for saying, I'm absolutely not going to lose myself. Or, you know what, I settled last time. When I fell in love with somebody, I settled so much. I looked the other way so much for the things that weren't for me, that I wasn't okay with, that I'm absolutely not going to compromise ever again. I'm not going to settle. Matter of fact, moving forward, the only person that I'm going to be open to is somebody who knocks off hits every check on my list. But people are not perfect. And so what happens if you have 10 things to knock off on your list and someone only meets 8 of them? Pretty damn close. There's two that they don't, then there's some room for improvement if they're not complete fucking deal breakers, and I don't feel like they are or that they were. Well, 1221, or what you felt to be a deal breaker was so superficial, was so unimportant in some way, that the deal breakers that people feel like when they looking at you, or the preferences that they have are as equally, you know, shallow. Now, things that really shouldn't matter when you're looking at somebody's heart. You know, you ain't got a fat enough ass, or you not perfect enough, or you ain't got a big enough bank account, you ain't tall enough, your teeth not straight enough, someone's nitpicking with you, or people are nitpicking with you, or they have room for their preferences as well now. Or something about this. Not that it's not healthy to have your preferences or to have standards, but it's the way that I feel like looking down at someone, or being like, yo, after what I went through, I'm absolutely not bending, or I'm absolutely not compromising in any way. And there always has to be room for compromise, or getting someone who really does check off so much and may really still be open to learning and being a work in progress, and will eventually improve and knock off all of those boxes, didn't get a chance to do that, to show you that. Okay, or this is you who didn't get to show somebody else this, but there's something about you not trusting the process. You're not trusting them with your heart, but wanting them, and wanting them to trust you with yours, and wanting loyalty from them, wanting loyalty for some of you even without real commitment. Convincing yourself that somebody has betrayed you when you're not nowhere near even thinking about being loyal to them. Not even that, but betrayed you because they chose themselves, because they weren't available for you, because they chose themselves, because they didn't prioritize you over. Okay, well, this is how somebody feels about you, but I feel like someone genuinely needing you, going through something, needing you. Okay, you saying that you love them and not being there for them when it's all said and done, or saying that, you know, you got too much going on, you're too overwhelmed. But this is somebody who absolutely was there for you, shows up for you, would not do you this way. You thinking about this shit this week and how you want to shift and change and be better, and you may not. For some of you, have an opportunity to be better this way. For the person, for some of you, this is all within you. Like, God, I shouldn't have done that person this way, but I want to be better. I'm learning some things about myself. So taking that, living and learning and moving forward, really thinking about this, because connections and love and family and friendships and, you know, romance being heavy on your mind, man. And I feel like being so much in your mind, but it's important for you to get in your body. A lot of of you are not. A lot of you are not using the water to heal the way that you should be, or you weren't, and now you're being mindful of it, and you are. Some of you are near a whole body of water that you're not using the way that you should be. Not asking the water to take things away from you, certain emotions away from you. You need to shift that. Okay, a lot of low energy magic, low energy manifestations. Okay, speaking into your water holding memory, and then drinking it. Self-care, man. I don't feel like you on the right side of self-care this week, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Needing to drink tea. Okay, a sore throat. Okay, a sore Taurus. Okay, but a sore throat. Somebody's throat hurts. Your throat hurts this week. Throat chakra, blue energy. Not talking, practicing silence. Put off your energy, your words, your intention, your feelings into your hands, into creating something, into getting crafty. So you have a creative project that's been on the back burner for a really long time. You need to start drawing or putting things together, putting the products together. That energy, okay, needing to get on it, but y'all haven't been, and I don't feel like you will be this week either, even though someone may potentially be playing in your ear, or this is me literally on top of you, telling you, nagging you in a way about this shit. Drink tea out here in reverse. Drink your tea, but you're not gonna listen to me. Okay? Create art though. Art is calling your name for you to heal. Okay, there's so many creative projects that you are sitting on, really bringing abundance for you if you really allow yourself to be open to that and show up for that. Venus in reverse, South Node in reverse, maybe on the wrong side of a Taurus, of a Libra. Okay, someone is a Taurus or a Libra. South Node is really leaning, has leaned too much into that energy in some way. Okay, it was on the wrong side of Taurus. Okay, something about you, Scorpio, you're still in the South Node right now. Okay, you haven't really connected with or healed or leaned into that North Node energy like you're supposed to. For a lot of you, it's time. Okay, Mercury retrograde in Taurus may have, along with Taurus season, may have really, brought this to your attention. And I'm hearing right before, making sure that it got to you right before Jupiter went into Taurus. Okay, but ascendant in reverse, in the 10th house in reverse, man. Some of you wanting again, there's something about clout, man, and wanting to level up, or being really selfish in your connections because they were all about clout, or all about a lot of using someone to level up in some way, or hoping that you would, or that's the only type of connections that you pour into or want to pour into. People who got a name for themselves, has built something for themselves, or what the fuck can I get from you? A lot of OPM, other people's money, other people's assets type shit. Meanwhile, I feel like whoever this is has a whole lot of love to give and is super nurturing, and your ass needs it. Nothing will come of this situation out here in reverse. Means something will absolutely come of this situation, and the energy is gaining momentum is in reverse. Okay? Your dreams of the practical plan is in reverse, so I feel like being extremely impractical, and adjustments are required. Being extremely impractical about the way that you're not showing up at all is going to get you the results that you want. It won't. In fact, it's going to ensure that you and someone are separated, or you get further away from your goals, your dreams. So do something about that. I'm going over to Patreon for part 2 because I'm going for this day-by-day breakdown real quick about the forecast. Love you. The forecast for the next week, from the 12th to the 19th.